Ladies and gentlemen, it's not only Open Great League that's happening right now. Actually, all 3 Open Leagues are available. So I do want to go over at least one team for Master League. That's what we're going to be going over today. And then I'll probably do an Ultra League team tomorrow as well. Just to give you all something else to hit, I guess, for this week if you get bored of Great League, or maybe you're just better at Ultra League or Master League. I know that I prefer Master League second to Great League. And then I personally don't really like Ultra League, but I know some people do, and I want to make sure that they are accounted for if you are watching this channel. So we're going to go ahead and get into it real quick. But first, if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button, and let's get into this video. All right, so it's going to be the OG team. The only change is going to be the Dialga is going to be the Origin Form Dialga. I personally don't have an Origin Form Dialga, so this is from Yusai Furore. I think that's how you pronounce the name, and I will put a link to his Twitch in the description below. But we've showcased his battles a lot on this channel. Obviously, he's amazing. This is around 3,000. I think actually he's already hit Legend this season, but this is him going to 3,070, I think. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, the movesets are the same ones that I always ran with Altered Form Dialga, or when I ran this team with Altered Form Dialga. The Zacian gonna have the double big moves that debuff. Gonna be close combat and wild charge. The Yveltal is gonna be the safe swap. Sucker Punch, Dark Pulse, Oblivion Wing. Remember, in neutral matchups, Oblivion Wing is a better move overall from Yveltal there. So, and then Roar of Time on Dialga. All right, let's get into it. All right, we have Zacian here against Meloetta. I do remember seeing this team on the enemy side. They do have the best buddy Meloetta. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are best buddied. I actually don't know what the CP is normally on Meloetta, so definitely interesting. We are already debuffed here. They have a chance to go for a big move in Thunderbolt, but they do go for the Psyshock, which is, it makes sense. It is a faster move for them to get to. It looks like we're going for a CMP here as well, and they also have same type attack bonus. They will outpace us. This will definitely KO. We're 4 times debuffed. Probably going to come in with, Keldeo is another mythical mon on the enemy side, so they have 2 mythics. Interesting. Sacred Sword going to be super effective. Ironhead obviously going to be, I think, double resisted. I'm pretty sure it's definitely resisted by water. I don't know. I think it is resisted by fighting. I know fighting is super effective against steel. You guys can let me know, I guess, in the comments below. But they're going to be throwing the Sacred Swords out against the Yveltal. They're getting to them very quick. Again, another mon that is, I think this mon's a little squishy in Master League, but to be honest, I have never even had the chance to make one of these. They do go for the catch here on Meloetta. It's fine. We were going to have to throw a move, I think, at this mon anyways. So we're going to see what their last mon is and really hope for the best. We still have a little bit of Dialga as well, which can definitely handle this. Okay, we get to pass attack down. What do they have in the back? It's not ever going to be told to us. All right, Landorus, Theron form here in the front here against Zacian. Something that is an interesting matchup, always has been really good against this team in general. Now, just remember that Sandstorm Storm is an amazing move, but they did get a debuff, or a nerf to Mudshot, which now it takes it a little longer to get to. This is definitely going to be a Sandstorm Storm, so going to be resisted, double resisted actually by Yveltal. They end up coming with a Palkia, makes sense. Probably in the back is going to be it's probably going to be another Dragon type. If I was to guess, it's going to be a Dialga. It could also end up being a Water type, specifically Kyogre. So we'll see what it is going to be here in the back. They do go for the shield here. We've gained a bit of a lead. They have a huge energy advantage here, but we can also take another move on Zacian, or we could try to just like fast attack down real quick on the Dialga. Both are fine. Oh, we get the lag. Nice. Get the 1 turn delay on the switch in here, which is not great. They actually end up coming into Necrozma. Both of our moves are neutral against it, so it doesn't really matter. They actually do the exact same amount. No stab on either of them. So that's really good. Is this a CMP? If it's CMP, it's fantastic. If not, it's going to have a huge lead here. With energy against the Dialga, now it's going to be going Dark Pulse. It's going to be the only neutral move that it has as far as fast attacks are concerned. Oh, they actually go for the resisted move, but the big move. So we still have another shield. Probably going to have to shield this. We're just getting too low, but they might not make it to another one. Okay, they only have big moves, so we definitely knew they weren't going to make it to another one. Wow, weird one. Zamazenta. Okay, I actually really like Zamazenta. This is a Snarl Zacian as well, so that's interesting. They throw first, great for us. Probably is going to be a play rough wild charge if I was to guess. But yeah, you don't see Snarl too much. But I was going to say Zamazenta, a mon that I personally do have made. And I think it's like one move away from really being good. The only thing that's really interesting about Zamazenta is that it doesn't have like... I don't know, in Master League, it's kind of weird to be a fighting type. But technically has, I believe it has, you guys can correct me on this, it has like the same stats as Zacian, so it has the bulk to survive, but I don't know why, but fighting types just don't cut it in Master League. It could be because there's Necrozmas everywhere, whether it's the Dawn Wings, which we saw in the last game, or this one is, no, this one's the Dawn Wings, or the lion one, I can't remember the name of at this point, so... Mare, Dusk Mane, no, that's not it, but it's close, This Necrozma going to be double weak against Yveltal. Dark type going to be super effective against the Psychic type and against the Ghost type, so really Yveltal crushing the Necrozmas in a general sense. Zamazenta, again, it's actually running Ice Fang. So usually I run Quick Attack on it, but Ice Fang's very interesting here. They actually ended up playing very well against us here. It has access to close combat. I believe it has access to Crunch. Try to go for the catch, but they do get the move off here. 1 turn lag on switch in. We'll do that. And we do get to the Iron Head, which is resisted. But they are 2 times reduced now with that close combat. So GG. Is it resisted? It looked like it was neutral. All right, Mewtwo lead. Another weird one. If they do throw first, it's great for us. I feel like they usually wait, but now we can go up to a little bit more, go for the wild charge, and then maybe try to go for the switch in onto the Yveltal for the catch. But both our mon in the back are good against this, and Zacian's just neutral. Interesting. I like going into the Yveltal there, but very interesting to go into the Dialga, trying to get fast attacks off against it. They do end up saving a lot of energy here on the Mewtwo, but Sandstorm Storm, even though it is going to take them a lot longer to get to, I say a lot longer, it's 6 instead of 5 mud shots. They are still going to be frail. They always have been, so a lot of our moves really going to threaten it very well. I think they end up losing count here because they do allow us to throw before them, and they way outpace us. It takes 17 turns to get to Iron Head, and it takes them 12 turns to get to Sandstorm Storm. Now, that does mean they're going to have a little bit of extra energy here, but we're probably going to end up coming in with the... I was going to say the Zacian, but then they end up coming back in with the Mewtwo, thinking we're coming in with the Zacian, so... All right, Kyogre. So, neutral matchup in the lead, neutral matchup in the back with Yveltal, and then very good matchup with Dialga. I personally like to go for 7 wild charge swap, but it looks like we're going a little different here. Probably going to go for the shield, the 1 more, and then another wild charge into the Dialga. Oh, they actually end up switching into Yveltal. Is this even... They must be triple weak to Zacian. I like hanging on to this energy because Zacian against itself is fine. You're going to be able to take 1 Oblivion Wing and farm down. And it seems like they have like Dialga in the back, if I'm being honest. They seem very scared of Zacian. You would never switch into Yveltal there. Kyogre's fine. I feel like maybe they think they need to be saving the Kyogre for something that we have in the back. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be Palkia in the back. That could be another thing. Origin form, Palkia. Probably going to come in with the Dialga, go for the farm down here. If they do end up throwing the Surf, we'll just take that move. It is resisted by the Dragon typing that we have on the Dialga. And it is a Palkia on the back. So pretty good for us. We have a shield. We have Iron Head. We have a move loaded either side for or on Zacian as well. Try to go for the catch, but okay. Both our moves on Zacian are neutral against Palkia. Even though it is a water type, it has that dragon type for resistance against the electric. So that ends up just basically being nothing. And then, yeah. All right, GG. I think that game could have been a little safer. Could have gone into Zacian at any point against the Palkia. No need to wait to the very end. And I just wanted it to be a quick video. That was a 5-0. Again, he was at, I believe, exactly 3,000 or 29.99, and then ended up going up to 30.60 something. So really good team. Again, that's kind of like the OG team that we used to play. I haven't played Master League in quite a bit, but I remember those the first 3 Mon that I made for Master League that were legendary, and I was like, these are going to be my 3 forever. Hopefully they stay relevant. They are still relevant. And as you can see there, even Yveltal getting buffed during that time. But I will say the Origin Form Dialga is a bit better. Roar Time, just a strong move, and doesn't debuff you the same way that Draco Meteor does. So if you have one with Roar Time, definitely do that. But again, if you want to swap that Dialga Origin Form out for Altered Form Dialga, perfectly fine. It's going to be playing exactly the same way. I have tons of videos on this channel with that team if you want to specifically look at that team with the altered form, but it's going to play almost exactly the same. Just the stats are just slightly different on those two. So thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't, again, hit the subscribe button. It helps me out so much here. Like, comment, subscribe. It all helps so much with the YouTube algorithm. And again, we'll be trying to get you, I'll be getting you an Ultra League video tomorrow for sure. I believe I have someone who sent battles in, so I will be able to show you those, since I personally, again, don't like playing Ultra League, but I am trying to help y'all out. If you like playing Ultra League, I have a team for you. Peace. Hey, thank you for watching the video, and if you want to continue to support me, definitely click that subscribe button. You'll see any content coming out, and if you want another video on this same league for some more tips and tricks to other teams, check that video out right there, and I'll see you in the next one.